Da-na-na. Da-na-na. Ba-dee-doo-doo-doo. Got about 3 minutes and I'll knock this giveaway out here. So if you're just tuning in, I'm just hanging out. And everything, you guys, if you were in the breaks yesterday, you should have tracking already. If not, if you go to the store, click on that order, it'll give you your tracking as well too. But some of you guys might have multiple, just because the way I make sure tracking goes with every order, even if there's multiple orders. Same with PayPal. I just cover all aspects. Plus, I don't want the finance dude to get upset with me anymore. Well, actually, I should say finance girl. Make sure. Oh, hey, what's up, Jack? I just getting ready to go type in the chat, make sure the chat was good because I forgot last night we tried to get on. What's up, Jason? And the chat wasn't working, so I had to reboot it for some reason. Might have just been one of those weird errors. What's up, David? What's going on, Marco? We got about 5 in here now. Alrighty. Yeah, I'll give it about a minute or two because I know most people pop on about 6. Now, at least know I have a couple of addresses now from a lot of you guys. Oh, where's that cat? You best behave back there. You guys are all rowdy, man. Dog wants to go for a ride. I've been down here sorting and getting everything knocked out. Still got to get the PSA order packed up yet and made up. I think it's good and bad, Jason. I think, I can't think one of the coaches said something about this. It might not have been that, it might have been in football. But if you're gonna start letting the players go back to doing basically, warm up practices and all that, you need to let all of them do. You can't give certain teams an advantage. But I think if you do it in a controlled environment, and I think maybe you don't push it till somewhere in June, I think it's fine. What's up, Gary? What's going on, Ant? But yeah, I don't see an issue with it. I think that you need to bring sports back. UFC's been started doing it. I mean, WWE's been doing it the whole time. Pay per view tonight, just so y'all know. I won't ruin the spoilers. Um, Favorite Major League Baseball rookie this year? Phew, I couldn't even gather onto that because I don't even know who they're going to bring into play. I would like to see Wander Franco come up to the big leagues and just see how well he does. Just for the fact of the hype on his stuff last year. He's probably going to start Double A though. No, I don't. I run it all live. I have no idea. You guys see it as I see it. I'm just giving it about another minute for people to pop on, and then I'll run it. I don't know who it's really going to get down to this year. I mean, there's a lot of good key rookies that are in the minors right now, but it'll be interesting if they go away with the minor league teams this year and expand the big league rosters, which I think what they're trying to do is, like during spring training where your team might play 2 games in one day, I think that might be it. What's up, Derby? I'm kind of curious on him too. What's up, J&J? Yeah, see, everybody's starting to come on now. I like to try to give it a couple minutes after 6. I see there's what 10. Well, now it's saying 9 on my screen there. I know it bumps back and forth on too. Especially, I'll see more viewers on the program than it will show live because people just watching off of their phone off the Facebook and not like logged in type deal. Yeah, I'm kind of curious on a couple of the guys. I mean, I want to see if Hayura has a good season this year. But I honestly think if they do what they do with the spring training, where some teams play multiple games a day, I think it might get interesting. A lot of those minor leaguers get a chance to really, really earn some paychecks this year. But I don't know. NBA would be good. Oh, that's the you talk about Bowman coming out into the month. Joe Ryan, huh? As long as he's not a pitcher, I'll go after him. Pitchers just haven't done anything in years. You got to take Otani out of it because he does both. I don't think there's been a hype on a pitcher really since like Strasburg, maybe. I'll have to take a look at him and see. Once I see my thing hit 604, I'll run this. You never know. There's a couple people hit twice I know in here since we started this year. I think it's the 15th, yeah, 15th one of the year. It was small at first. It's really grown. All right, let me pull this random up on the screen here. We'll get to doing because I know the dog wants to go for an RIDE. I can't say it out loud because she will go berserk. Bam. All right. That's how it came in from the first person to the last person. I'll scroll through. I did catch 2 comments that went to spam. Guys, please make sure you at least watch the video for a minute because a lot of times they will hold those spam comments for like multiple days and I won't see them. So I run this right at 5 to make sure that everybody is on it's correct. And then if anything goes to spam, it I can catch it. But that's everybody, all 55 of you. Good luck, everybody. We're gonna knock this out. And if you're live, I'll get it knocked out tonight. With if you're the winner and you're live here tonight, we'll get this done quick. That way we can get the verification. Unless I already know you. All right, 3 dice is the roll. So 9, 11. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. 11 times. It'll plug it in automatically. Top person on 11. I gotta get this other window. There we go. Good luck, everybody. Let me see how far I can pull this down. All right, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Final time. Good luck. Okay, it's spinning. Zion Williamson on top. I wonder if that's a real Zion. I don't even know who that is, to be honest, because a lot of the names are different from what they are on the accounts with. Mr. Zion, are you in here? I know you have a verified Google account, so I'm not too worried on that. One off, you are correct. Let me pump this in the chat. Well, I'll pump it afterwards. Oh, there you are. Haha. Hey, send me an email real quick with your address. Hold on, I'm going to type it in here. Make sure I spelled my thing right. That's it there. Send me an email, man, because I know from you have a Gmail account. Okay. But pull it on my phone so I don't screw anything up. That's what I'm talking about. I like having the people in here that win. Because a lot of times I don't know who everybody is. Oops, that ain't the email. Congrats. Next week, I don't know what the giveaway will be yet. I'm looking at maybe we'll do a half case of Clearly Authentic. If we do not do a half case, we'll do like a 5-boxer mixed with something else. I'll take a look at it. I kind of like the Clearly Authentic because it has a lot of bang for the buck. I had no idea that Tatis shot is like $180, $109 card. And the, what's that other one? Kershaw Auto was selling around $90 too. That's kind of crazy. And I'm telling you, if this comes up, this is the real Zion Williamson. I'm gonna be needing some autographed sneakers and jerseys to give for giveaways. Just saying. It is no joke. Years ago, guys, I had a guy who kept buying the Oakland A's. I don't want to name the player off or the name, but it was his father was buying up all Oakland A's across the board, and I just happened to see the last name, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And I was sitting there, and I was like, "Oh man, are you related to so and so?" He's like, "Yeah, it's my son." It was really cool because he sent us a bunch. This was like 2, 3 years ago. A bunch of autograph stuff. Like he sent jerseys, hats, and something else he sent. It was really cool. Okay, just making sure. You never know, man. You never know. 10. Were you on the one before it? Any given Sunday, these things. What's up, card collector? Or the card collector, my bad. Zion Williamson, he's up above there. I'm thinking about doing some crazy stuff with his giveaways, and I'm thinking of like getting eventually down the road, and we'll see how this works out. But I don't want to get like a heavy weighted box, but something to where like the top 6 or 8 people would get into a break of like one card break. It's inside a box. I'm just gonna use Clear Authentic because that's off the tip of my tongue. And then we open it. They all get a team type or get a division, and then we roll with it. All right, let me. Works for me because that should be that's you because I can tell by the screen thingy. Appreciate it. I'll have it out to you tomorrow, man. Congrats. You'll get an email from me later on tonight, just in case PayPal, because I ship everything usually through PayPal or my store with tracking, but I'll double tap it with an email like I normally do, and it'll be out in the morning. Well, afternoon. I have them picking up tomorrow. Should I get creative water? My idea is that I will always grade vintage, regardless of it, because at any given time, somebody out there like Gary Vee could say, "Oh, Walter Payton is like the new guy to collect," and that 3 doubles in price. I would. That's just me. But I mean, I would probably send it on one of their vintage sub days or something like that. I wouldn't have it like rushed or nothing. But I'm always about getting stuff great. Let me pull this off the screen because it's kind of like looking at me weird. Where is my other mouse? There it is. Oh, there you go. You gotta let me know too if you pulled the Luis Robert. We're gonna break do like these until we get a Luis Robert. Robert, his friends call him. But we'll mix it up. I mean, it'll be like one a month or something. Yeah, I'm really big into grading stuff now. PSA is just like so far behind. And I was talking to somebody earlier. I was like, dude, I got like after these next two orders I ship out tomorrow, I'm sitting almost at 500 cards at PSA. It's a lot of cards, and there's stuff that's not even logged in as being that they've got it yet. And I understand why and stuff like that. But I'm seeing all these guys that are doing like PSA bulk submission subs and all this stuff. They're getting their stuff entered 3 to 5 days. So I'm gonna have a talk with my rep tomorrow. I want to get the stuff back just like everybody else. It depends on who you go through on a group submission. Sometimes it's quicker to send it yourself, to be honest, because unless the guy lives right there and does drop offs daily, it's better just to do it yourself, especially a PSA. Because PSA, the only thing you could do is wipe the card down. I mean, with a cloth. That's it. If they see anything else on it, they're calling it altered. All right. Where BGS, a lot of guys get them chrome cards and they like to polish them up a little bit. And I'm emphasizing the word polished with quotation marks there. And it gives the surface a better clean onto it. And they can get out lines and stuff like that, printer lines, but with it. So it would depend. But PSA, yeah, I would just do it myself. Because the thing is, you're able to track that order, and if you go through a bulk sub, you're going to be sitting there going, "My gosh, it was supposed to be a 30-day, 20-day, whatever it is, and it's been 3 months, and you have no idea what the status is." The guy who submitted the bulk is probably frustrated, and he tries to give updates the best you can. To me, I just rather track my own stuff. That way, if I have an issue, I can call too. Now Beckett, I will go through Joe Sappy because he lives right there, and he could drop off. So it saves me money on having to pay insurance. But PSA, I do it all myself. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I gotta get. I'm gonna send the '80s ones out, and then another stack of regular here this week, and then I may do one or two more submissions, but I think I might have to hold off until they start actually grading some of this stuff. It's just insane. Don't be licking stuff back, you little freak nasty. Like the pug is just like insane today. She slept all day, and as soon as I go live, she starts getting hyper. Ooh, don't you dare! That's awesome. I like to get the likes on the videos. It helps out that YouTube algorithm majiggy thingy that everybody talks about. I always appreciate the comments, the likes, the subscribing. It just makes the channel grow more to where eventually I'm going to try to start working some deals out with I do have a license so for sports cards and all that stuff, so I do get stuff a little bit cheaper, not much. But I'm going to try talking with my old guys at BCW and stuff and see if we can get some hookups on some cool giveaway thingies. And I'm not talking about top loaders, but to where we could work some stuff out with them. Oh, really? Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know the YouTube algorithm thingy. What's up, Swing Away Sports Cards? How you doing today? You know, right now, top loaders is people don't have them. I've been getting emails. People want to buy my stuff, and I'm like, no, because I don't know when BCW is opening back up in Indiana, and what I have is what I got. What's up, Brian? How's that snow out there in Pennsylvania treating you? I know it's not snowing today. I was gonna hit you up and tell you weren't in on this, but I figured you're out with your mom for Mother's Day. I don't know. I mean, they're doing something. But as soon as I start getting the PSA stuff back in, we'll knock out a what do you call it, a repack extreme. I don't know if we're gonna go extreme explosion packs. I think I was gonna call it X pack, but then I'm violating WWE, and then X Pac will come after me and all that stuff. So I'll find some new cool name out. But as soon as I start rolling with the PSA stuff back in, we'll knock out a repack product. I don't want to do heavy on the repacks just because it's kind of takes a long time to get the stuff together. But at the same time frame, it's one of those things where it could be kind of costly, especially when you start running it with the chase cards. And I want to try to keep it low pop to where there's only so many spots too. And then I'll look at a break again this weekend, or for this weekend. I think we'll definitely do something with Clearly Authentic. I'll grab some boxes of those just because they're really cool. And I think Clearly Authentic outdid themselves this year. I know there's some like dud cards, and we probably got two hot boxes in the last one. But we'll do Clearly Authentic, and maybe I'll see if I can. I don't want to do Panini Baseball. I'm just not a fan of it. I'll see if maybe we get a box of like Bowman HTA or something, and then what I'll do is everybody that doesn't get a card in the break will re-random for something at the end or something different. But I'll come on and explain beforehand. Oh, you were up at camp. That's why you weren't in the breaks. Freaking the other dudes who used to break with us a long time ago in Breakers team, and they were really upset. They were like, "Dude, freaking it's the UFC fight. I'm not gonna watch live." It's like it won't be, David. I won't have them until later this week. I like to have the product in hand. I mean, I have stuff here, but I want to try to get a baseball again for everybody. Baseball seemed to be like the one everybody really liked a lot, um, especially just for the YouTube itself community. I had to hit up the old guys who used to break with me for the basketball. I don't even know if any of them came on during the stream now. I know two of them couldn't. They were watching UFC. Zion Williamson won right there. Let me see if I can. Oops, let me go backwards. All my giveaways here. View your giveaways. I'll see you later, car collector. Thanks for coming by. Oh, oh, there you go. That's the link. Hey, I asked if he was a real Zion. I had to make sure. I had that. I think Brian will remember back. I think it was 2 years ago. We had that guy buying the Oakland A's all the time, where his son was a rookie that year. So I always ask. Never know. I have one guy use a different name. Uh, Anytime I have to put stuff on the screen, just because he used to wrestle for one, not WWE. What's that other one? Gosh, it hit me now. WCW back in the day, so I just respect it. But he's a big card collector guy. If we were doing like NT and stuff like that, you'd see it. And he purposely has a, I guess you could say, a user screen name. It's weird, especially if he comes in the chat. It's crazy looking. All right, I'm going to call it a day, guys. I do appreciate it. I will get this out to you, Mr. Zion Williamson. I have your address verified, good to go. Appreciate everybody. I'll be back throughout the week. I'll try to post a couple videos. I think Chronicles football comes out this week, but I don't have any. But we'll do a little preview of it so you guys can take a look at it. We'll look at a baseball break for this weekend, and then get together another giveaway for next weekend. Everybody out there have a good, safe week out there. Hey, you too, Derby. I was going to say that. Have a good, safe week out there. I'm thinking about opening up the Facebook page again. So if you guys want to start, if you're a Facebook person and stuff, not the business page, but like the group page or whatever they call it, so you guys can trade and do stuff like that into it. That way you guys can get to know each other if you don't already, type deal. So I'll take a look at that too this week, in case anybody's really interested in it. And then it'll also link the card shows and stuff like that we do here in Kentucky. But other than that, everybody take care. Have a good week. If y'all need anything, you didn't get your tracking isn't showing up, just hit me up on email or Facebook, whatever it is, and I'll make sure I get that to you. Other than that, take care. Have a good week. And I'll see you again next weekend.